Welcome to another episode of MDTV. All right. Today we're talking about coronavirus again. So let's get into it. So today I'm going to talk about the importance of vaccinations and how they work and the concept of herd immunity. All right. So let's jump in now. We're going to call this a person. We'll call it a man. Could be a woman, but we're going to call it a man. And the circles surrounding this man um, represent people the man has come into contact with. All right. Now we're going to just say this person's infected. And how likely these people surrounding this man are to contract this virus, um, how likely those people are to contract it determines how contagious the virus actually is. Okay. So the more people that can get infected, the more contagious the virus is. All right, so let's say if we picked something that is highly contagious, remember this chart is showing contagiousness increases as we go to the right, while deadliness increases as we go up. Measles is extremely contagious. Now, if somebody comes into contact with the measles virus and is not vaccinated, then a large percentage of these people will end up ultimately contracting the virus. Okay. Now, the exact number is not important, but what is important is to know that there's a large percentage of people that would get infected if they come into contact with somebody with measles and they're not vaccinated. Okay. Now, imagine that this one person comes into contact with, what is that, 10 people? Imagine these infected people now going out and infecting other people and so on down the line. I mean, this stuff can spread like wildfire, right? So this is where immunity comes into play. Now, what immunity is it essentially puts up a shield between the person and the person with the virus. Okay, so it prevents this from even taking place in the first place. It prevents contraction. It is a shield to the virus. Okay, if you're a, if you are immune to it, if you have an immunity, then the second that you are infected by the measles virus, your immune system recognizes it and attacks it right away because it already has the equipment needed because it's already seen the virus before, so it already knows exactly what to do. It already has the armory, if you will, prepared, and it takes it out immediately. So it stop. The point is it stops this. It stops the spread of this. Now, um, if we take the seasonal flu, for example, where not all of the population is vaccinated, that's number one, and not all flu strains will be protected by the flu vaccine. Um, the point is that you still are getting these barriers up. Okay, if you don't hit it 100% of the time, even if you hit it 40% of the time, imagine all these people that follow. Imagine all these people not even seeing this because these people are immune. And this is the concept of what's called herd immunity. And it means is that if there are people um, with an immune system or immunity, it's called, against a virus, then the virus is not able to spread. And so that's why the coronavirus is um, concerning, is that there is no immunity in the world to this virus as of now. And so it can just spread like wildfire. Unfortunately, we don't have the barriers that we can put up uh, when we have a vaccine. So the point is that this is atrocious. This is preventable. This is deadly. And there's a lot of fatalities worldwide that can be prevented. So think twice before you miss your flu shot next year because it affects more people than just you.